Good evening, 6 o'clock in the evening on Sunday. I don't know, 18th, 19th, I'm not sure. But anyway, I hope you all are doing well and surviving the lockdown so far. And I'm going to release this video. It's just an accumulation of what I got up to this week, which is not a lot really. Let's finish the Instagram feed. And thank you very much for the people that did watch and everything. I'm so glad that's over. It is so... it's hard. It's really hard to do that. I don't know if I'm going to ever do that again. I have to be in the right frame of mind, and I am actually. I was really getting into the music tonight. That's my little zone. But yeah, thank you very much. Just wanted to recount a memory from times when I lived in Chelsea. I used to park my car in the car park. It cost a bomb. Actually, I had so many parking tickets from parking outside, and the odd occasion to park in this place because it was like £15 for the day, 24 hours. And this was about 20 years ago. And so I parked my car up, walked to go and get my ticket, and there was this couple stood there paying for their ticket, and I recognised him. And I thought it was Sean, the head chef from the Hilton Hotel, where I used to go and do their feet. And I was like, Sean, how are you? Oh, it's nice to see you over here. Trying to strike up a conversation. And this person just looked at me dumbfounded. Just looking at me with a big smile on his face, saying, yeah. I was going, Sean, don't you remember me? I only saw you last week with your feet. Don't you remember me? And this guy just kept smiling at me and his missus. And I thought, God, maybe he's not talking to me because he's with his girlfriend and he doesn't want to put her in a peculiar position and put himself in a peculiar position. So I just paid my ticket and walked away. And I was like, it was nagging me. He was going, well, why didn't you respond? Because me and him had quite a laugh. And it was only John Turode, the TV chef, I mistook. How embarrassing. So for tonight is Australian night, so I'm going to make a chicken pie because pie is one of their national dishes. So in here I've just got some carrots, onions, garlic, thyme, mustard, chicken stock and cider vinegar simmering away. I'm cheating a bit. I bought a ready-made roast chicken, so I'm just shredding it. So I think the carrots are all done, so I'm going to drop in some corn flour mixed with water to thicken up the sauce, so we get a nice thick sauce to go with it. I've dropped the roast chicken in there, but I think I could do with some mustard seeds, so I'm going to fry some up. Popping some mustard seeds in batter and put that into my chicken mix. Right, I've got the pastry. I'm not making it from scratch because I haven't got enough flour, so I'm going to make a puff pastry for the topping and the short crust for the bottom. So there is my chicken pie. Looks damn good, doesn't it, for Australian evening? Oh my God, this pie is really delicious. I'm even shocked. It's the right combination of having short crust pastry at the bottom and the puff at the top. This is a noise that's coming from my bathroom, from the bed. The birds, I think, have got a nest behind there and it makes such a racket. They've gone quiet now. It's American night. Burgers, French fries, brioche roll, lettuce, cheese and bacon. God, I got to this far and I'm tired already. Right, I'm going to make chopli kebab. It's Afghanistan night tonight, so we researched and we came up with chopli kebab, which is also found in Pakistan. So in here we've got some beef mince, and then I've ground up some coriander seeds and cumin seeds. There's about 2 teaspoons of each in there. Then I've got some crushed garlic and ginger, about 3 teaspoons worth there. Half a cup of besan, which is that corn flour. Crushed red chilies, an egg, and then we've got some coriander chopped up, tomato chopped up, and an onion chopped up finely, and some salt. Right, it's really easy. So we've got them in the meat, so we put our chopped tomatoes, onions and coriander in, our chopped garlic and ginger, our herbs, crushed coriander seeds and the cumin seeds, the crushed red chilies, the basin, crack an egg. Oh, actually, maybe I should whisk that up first. Might be a good idea, isn't it? Whisk that up. So give that a whisk. Put that in. And obviously, salt. Can't forget the salt. And then give that a good old mix. Always use my hands. So you can see. So I'm going to give that a good mix, and I'm just going to cover it up, put it in the fridge for about at least an hour. I think most of you joined me on, what night was it? Friday night, when I did the chicken curry and a dance to the songs and everything. I actually really enjoyed myself, and I think the best thing was I was interacting with you guys. I might do it again, so watch out. I might just go live again on Friday. I haven't really been picking up my phone and videoing stuff in the last few days, just because it's the same as every single day, you know. There's nothing new to report back on, except for I think England is slowly coming out of lockdown now. This week they're allowed people to be able to travel in their cars to near destinations if they want to, like, go to the beach and blah blah blah. But still, Wales and Scotland are restricted, not allowed to go in there. And also, walking down to my local Tesco's, I've noticed that the amount of cars on the road is like gone up tenfold. And the noise, I so liked it when it was quiet. If anybody asks me what's the attraction of these Korean dramas, every time I start one up, it's like opening up a new book of Mills and Boons. They're that romantic, and in the swoon scenes, they don't really go too far, so they leave a little bit to the imagination, and perhaps they last like for about 16 episodes, so 16 hours worth of drama, but every episode has many swoon scenes in there. Obviously the actors in the Korean dramas are beautiful. The stories are perhaps a bit far-fetched, but hey, it's fine. So very much during the lockdown I have been in a little bubble of romance, big time, and I love that bubble. I don't want anyone to burst it. It's my little escapism, I guess, in these trying times. So I've joined quite a few Facebook groups which are dedicated to Korean dramas, and I have posted, obviously, because you know that I like making my little videos or whatever I've got myself into. And yeah, it's quite interesting to see how many people share the same interest as me and can see what I see in them. You know, it's quite nice to be able to communicate with others about the same passionate scenes I see. So the kebabs are made into little patties, and I'm going to fry them off in quite a substantial amount of oil. So they're frying away, and they're on a medium heat. I put some of this, what is this called? What we got here? Cayenne and cranberry. It's so lovely. It's quite sweet. Mayonnaise in a tortilla wrap. So here are my chopli kebabs. Very nice and succulent because I've got the tomatoes in there. So it should be quite juicy. So I'm going to put them in my tortilla wraps. You don't have to eat them like this. You can just eat them on their own with a yogurt chutney. So Afghanistan night. Chopli kebabs. It's Thursday the 14th of May, I think, and you'd think at the age of 51 you know yourself a lot better. You know what your capabilities are and what you're not capable of. And I think I pretty much know, and so I'm quite comfortable with that. I know my limitations. And when you're pursuing something which are at a different level completely, and it's not really getting anywhere, you think to yourself, you know, what am I doing? I'm just wasting my time. put my brain onto a different project, do something completely different. Because life is precious, you know. When you reach this age, you think to yourself, well, I've probably only got another like a good maybe 10 years of being physically active and healthy, still having a few brain cells. Why would you want to be wasting that precious time on pursuits that are not going to really lead anywhere? You know, you just you're thinking too far ahead, and you're missing out on the moment. What a load of bollocks! Tried to post a video up which was 1 minute and 25 seconds onto my Instagram page, and guess what? You can only post something that's a minute long. So the crucial bit was cut off. It's got to the stage now where I really don't give a shit on what I look like or what I say. I'm a natural born deep thinker anyway. I always sort of like assess a situation and try to look for the positives out of a negative. There's always a positive out of a negative, but I'm sort of failing that today. But I guess I'm allowed to, aren't I, now and then. I think it's because I'm one of those people that likes a little bit of routine in my life. I know I'm very free-spirited and I like to do my own thing most of the time, but I like a bit of routine. And so that routine's non-existent at the moment. So going back to work will be fantastic, to be honest. I do miss my job. Korean dramas have really made my lockdown experience so much better because I can't get away in the camper van. Rather than opening up a book, which I probably would have done normally, I'd rather watch one of these. Because every time I finish one and start another one, it's like opening up a fresh book. You don't know what to expect. And you read the first 3 chapters to see if you're going to really get into it. And it's the same for these dramas as well. You have to watch 3 episodes. But I'm letting someone else do all the creativity for me. I mean, visually they are beautiful to look at. The actors are just absolutely stunning. The language is also like honey to my ears. And the storylines are absolutely amazing. And there's so much swoon scenes in there. The romance is just awakened in me. So today we drew Russian. So pelmeni, which is a dumpling, is the dish. So I'm going to make the dough, which is flour, milk and water, an egg and salt. For the pelmeni, you need very simple ingredients for the Russian dumplings. Minced meat, bit of red wine vinegar, salt, black pepper, a teaspoon of sugar, parsley or dill, onion and 3 cloves of garlic. In my blender I put the onions, the garlic, the parsley, the vinegar and the sugar. So far I've put black pepper, salt and the onion and garlic and parsley mix in there and mix it all together. So there's my meat stuffed. They look like tortellinis, don't they? And then here I've got some water with some vegetable stock boiling up. So in go the tortellini in the hot water. Oops, I should bring it up to a boil. I'll leave that for 5 minutes to cook. In another pan, I'm going to brown some butter and put some parsley in it for a sauce. So here are the pelonis with a bit of sour cream on the side like they do in Russia. I'm going to try it. Right, now to try one of these pelonis with a bit of butter and stuff. It's a bit hot. They're quite tasty. I did my Friday night dance little session with some tunes. I wasn't really in the party mood, to be honest, no matter how much gin I drank. So I went off after about an hour and went and played on my VR for about 20 minutes. And now I've got all creative in my brain, so I'm editing videos for some Facebook groups. So that's my evening. And what's the time? Nearly approaching 1 o'clock. Right, we went to the co-op and we found these digestives. Milk chocolate, obviously, standard. Then we've got the cherry bakewell and strawberries and cream. Right, the strawberry and cream one. Oh yeah, you definitely taste the strawberry and cream in this. That's actually really lovely. No pink bits in it though. Right, let's try the cherry bake roll. Oh, that's lovely. Right, again, no purpley bits in there to signify it's cherry. Does taste like a cherry bakewell tart with an added touch of chocolate. How do you get these flavours in here?